Hey, good morning, gentlemen. Here is our weekly huddle for September 11th, 2023. First off, a little bit of a day of remembrance. What happened on this day in New York? Please take a moment. All right, getting on to it. When it comes to our new chemical, suspend polysone, I want you guys down to a ½ ounce per gallon. I know in certain cases that's going to be difficult to measure. So what I've done is same with our temperate. I just ordered everybody small pint bottles of the suspend polysone. So it'll have the more detailed measurements on it. Those should be in hopefully by the end of the week. But until then, guys, try not to overuse the chem. This should help make those gallons last a little bit longer. I'm hoping for 2 gallons per tech per month at the most, but we'll see how we run through that. I want to remind you guys also 2 blocks of Selontra per exterior bait station is our standard. 3, if you have high activity, 4 at the most. That's if you're having all the bait eaten out of a station. Reason being, guys, is I'm sure you've noticed out there, the rats with this stop feed action that Selontra has, the rats don't consume all the bait. So we're getting a lot of wasted bait, a lot of it. You know, a rat will come in and maybe eat a corner off of one, and then a corner off of another. All right, well, that's like half a block right there, and we're throwing away 2. So you guys, I'm sure you guys have all seen that out there. So I don't want to waste any more bait, especially because Selontra is designed to save us on bait for that reason with the stop feed action. The stop feed action also allows them not to overdose so that we avoid secondary poisoning. I want to let you guys know that I am now going to be available on Sundays for the rest of September, except for the 24th and, I'll be available on Sundays for the rest of September. However, I got to make it to church in the morning. So I'm available for starts or one-time services starting at noon and ending at 4. I would like just 2 work orders on those days. So as you guys are going through this week, Joe, Daniel specifically, if you guys have a sale that you need me to get done this week, I'll take it for you on a Sunday. Okay, but we're going to do the first service starting between arrival between noon and 1, and the second one between 3 and 4. Do not give me any rodent jobs, guys. Okay, insect stuff only or regular starts. Okay. Or mosquito foggings. Bryan is slated to be out until tomorrow, coming back Wednesday. Let's send our prayers and good wishes to Bryan so he can recover. He's kind of on day-to-day. We're hoping to get him back on Wednesday. I know a lot of you guys are covering a lot of Bryan's stops. I want to say thank you very much. Especially Victor, I know you're covering Bryan today. Thank you. Joe will be back tomorrow. He's on his travel day back from Hawaii. And if any of you guys saw some of the fantastic pictures on his wife's social media, you know they had a blast. We have 2 big services this week. Daniel and I on Wednesday will be at Topanga Social to get that start done. We will be there all day getting that start done. We'll still be available, just won't be available in the field because that's an all-day deal. Saturday, big day. We have a huge bird cleanup job at a large mansion residence in San Dimas. Myself, Bryan, Caesar, and Daniel were on that job. We're going to be power washing away swallows' nests from the eaves. So I'm going to make sure we have all the power washing and equipment ready to go for that. Definitely going to need four guys on that, 2 guys per machine. Caesar and Bryan, you guys are on that job specifically because you got to get on top of his patio covers. All right, you guys are the smallest guys. Kirk is coming back on Wednesday. He will be back in the office and fully available. I'll have some further information on next week's huddle, but we're going to be changing the office up a little bit to get somebody in here on a more regular basis. Equipment tags. Kirk, one of the first things that we need you to do when you get back on Wednesday is make new equipment tags for Suspend Polyzone. Make sure we get about three tags in each guy's box so they have some spares, including myself and Joe. New chemical notice has already been made, adding the Suspend Polyzone in. Cherie will have that uploaded today. But if you guys are selling any accounts today or need those chem notices, be sure to write that in. I want to take back something I said at last week's huddle. We are not hiring. After some more consideration and calculating the numbers, we are not hiring. We will relook into hiring starting probably second quarter next year as we go into summer. A couple reasons for that, gentlemen. We still need to make up from our expanding last year, as well as I want to get you guys trained a little bit more, and I want you guys to benefit from having some of the overtime and some of the experience of getting out there and getting work orders done. You know, everybody needs more experience. We need to grow before we bring somebody else into the fold. And also, we want to get you guys, Joe and I want to get you up another level. We want to really work on our training with you guys. With that being said, we are, again, really route heavy. So what's going to happen is Joe is going to kind of be our route builder guy. And we're going to build another route around Joe so that when we hire, we have that route to give off. Okay? Guys, have a great week out there. Any questions, give me a call. All of your orders are ready at the office. Please, if you've already taken 1 gallon of Suspend Polyzone, that's all you get for now. If you haven't, that will be in place of your tempered FX. And again, the small pint bottles of Polyzone should be in by the end of the week. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a great week out there.